So if at first you don't succeed, brush yourself off and try again. Brush yourself off and try again. Try again. But you don't succeed. And then you brush yourself off and try again. You brush yourself off and try again. Try again. Oh. Hey, this is Auntie, and I am coming back out here with part 2 of 90-Day Fiance before the 90 days. Okay, so YouTube is having some serious problems. I don't know if this video is clear or not, but guess what? I looked at what was out there and I was like, there is no way that I can let that video go without doing a part 2, because it was some stuff that I had to say and some stuff that I was saying that for some reason got cut off. And I don't appreciate it. You understand what I'm saying? Because Auntie wants her reviews to be thorough, and I want to make sure that I'm giving you all the best that I got. Because I'm giving you something you can feel, to let you know this love is real. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead on and finish this. So what I was talking about was Paul. When Paul had went out there and was talking to his mom. And his mom was like, you know, basically this girl, I believe, is about 12 or 13 years old. Okay. And he's like, she's not mom. She's 21 years old, you know, with the whoop whoop and the boo boo boo. The mom is not convinced of this. So anyway, you know, he's just basically telling his mom, you know, well, mom, you know, hey, it didn't work out. I've been abused. I've been hurt. You know, I've had people cheat on me and all of that kind of stuff. Like, okay. Like I said before, if you pass a certain age, you're going to have somebody cheat on you. You're going to be brokenhearted. You're going to have all of that stuff that happens to you. Paul's mom is concerned because she's like, okay, does he not have any self-esteem? Does he not think any better of himself? I mean, you know, what's the problem with my son? So the problem with your son is that, you know, he doesn't have any self-esteem, mom, basically. So anyway, you know, we see him and the mom moving stuff back and forth in and out of the car because, you know, now he's getting ready to go to the Amazon, okay, to a rural village in the Amazon to be with this girl, this 21-year-old hut girl, okay, because she's a hut girl, you know what I'm saying? She lives in a hut on the Amazon River. Like, for real, she lives in the rainforest of the Amazon. So he's got all this military, you know, he look like he going to war and everything. And his mom does the weirdest thing that I have ever seen on television ever. His mom gives him a lock of her hair. Okay. Mom, he didn't say he was going to a voodoo priestie. Hi, Michael Brown. He didn't say he was going to see a voodoo priestie. He said that he was going to see a girl. But not only does the mom give him hair, she gives it to him out of a comb and a brush. Nasty ass mama. Who gives somebody hair out of their comb and brush, wrap it up in a napkin, and say, I'll always be with you? The producers, I'm sure, was up chucking. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that... Hey, Castell. Hi, boo. YouTube has been having some serious problems, but I had to come back out here because it cut my video off, and YouTube ain't got the right to cut my damn video off. So what I ended up doing, this is going to be part 2. Okay? All right. For all of y'all that ain't seen part 1. But I had to get this out. Now, what I did not say earlier was my boy Sean. Okay, you knew? Okay, boo. Thank you. So what I didn't say about Sean was that Sean has already given this girl. He told his buddy Wolfman Johnny, he told him that he had already sent her over $2,500. So now when we look at season 2 and season 3 of this, because again, y'all, we are in here on the ground floor. I love, can I get a birthday shout out, Auntie? Yeah, oh, it's your birthday, Castell? Happy birthday, Castell. Is today your birthday? You a fellow Leo like moi? Is today your birthday, Castile? Or is it coming up? Now you're going to have to type faster than that. Happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Castile. Happy birthday to you. May God continue to bless 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 you. Happy birthday. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my goodness, I got a Leo out there. Okay. Are you doing a review? Yes, I am. I am Michael Brown. Oh, you're welcome. Michael, you know what? When you're part of this family and you got a birthday or anything like that, I'm going to shout you out. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, God bless you. So anyway, he had told Wolfman Johnny that he gave this girl $2,500. Why? Now, like I said, when we come back and we look at this in season 2 and season 3, like we looking at Muhammad and Anfisa and all of them, he gonna be wondering and talk about she came here for the green card. No, boo, she came here for your money and the green card. And she came here for an opportunity. See, this is the stuff that we're seeing now. We saw this stuff for all of us who came in and watched 90 Day Fiancé from the very giddy up, from the very beginning. We saw all this happening. And so now here we are on the ground floor watching it happen again. We have another couple that's coming up, and I believe his name is Larry. We brought underwear. Okay. No, this is how much money he's been giving her in addition. Because what Abby is saying is that her and her sister are running the shop outside of their hut. Because she only came for the KFC and the Walgreens. Hi, Bob Jerome. Bob, it's Castile's birthday. Make sure you shout him out. It's his birthday tomorrow. 8/8/2017. And I've already sung to him, Bob. So anyway, you give this girl money, you go out there and you stay with her, and now all of a sudden, when she comes over here, she gonna be green card ready. You goddamn Skippy she is. And you know what the thing about it is, as people who live in a country where opportunities are endless, you have already set it up for her to want your money, because that's what you're leading with. You're leading with your money and your ability to take care of her. So when she comes over here, don't sit up here and act like, okay, oh, she's going to stunt on him when she gets that green card. Okay, yes, she is, Castile. She's going to, okay, and I would too. Here you are sending me $2,500 and I live in Haiti. I already got a sugar daddy that's over there that's 64 years old that I'm snapping pictures with. Now, I'm a pretty chocolate woman with a very pretty human hair weave, and she doesn't look bad at all. Now, you know the visa makes you act brand new, okay? Okay. So, I don't understand how people can come in the comment section and talk about people coming over here with the green card. Well, no, I do understand, but what I'm saying is, when you're leading with your money, if you lead with your money, you lead with your car, you lead with what you have, why not think that you're going to attract people who are going to be attracted to that which you are leading with. If the visa puts some scam artist idea in your head, okay. But the thing about it is, if you're leading with your intelligence, you're leading with your character, you're leading with your influence, you're leading with your integrity, then you're going to attract people who are attracted to that. So I don't, you know, what you understand what I'm saying? And then here it is, you're 28 years older than her. You're old enough to be this girl's grandfather. The other man that's out there that's 64 years old, he ought to be shot and hung up somewhere. How in the world you gonna go over to the DR or over to Haiti and date somebody that you know you're 64 and she's 19. I almost died when he said Abby is 1 year older than his daughter. And you think that she's not, she's buying what you're selling. She lives in a damn hut. That's a far cry. Let me not. So anyway, these people we are seeing, like I said, from the ground floor. Paul goes to the airport. He doesn't want to be hurt. So he thinks by him going to websites and dating apps where he is going to be meeting someone who is Latin, he thinks that he's found the prize. You can meet a Latin woman here. That's what you can do. But I think that what they try to do is find people that are under them or they believe are under them. But the real question is, what is this Abby doing with this 164-year-old dude? Money, the dineros, the Benjamins, they're making it rain. And she wants to get wet. That's why she's with him. That's why a lot of women do the things that they do. And they out there with the man. Okay, Paul. I can't read that. But okay. All right. Parental discretion is advised out here with Bob Jerome. Okay. All right. Let me tell you, we are going to have a good time with this because you know what? We all have already developed a relationship with each other. Auntie, let's be clear, she's not getting wet anytime soon, okay? She's going to poison him. I hope the girl don't poison the man. But I mean, look at Paul's mother. Like, that's weird to me. That you would take hair out of your brush or your comb, wrap it up in a napkin and give it to me. I don't care what kind of hut I'm living in. You gonna give me some hair out of a brush and a comb, you coming up there with your mother's hair? And then the mother said, I'm gonna always be with you? Then she finally sit up there and she's screaming and hollering, you know what I'm saying, at the airport. She's stuttering and everything. And when I say screaming and hollering, I just mean, you know, just being, you know, really quick about what she's saying and everything to him. You know, baby, be careful. He said that boy has OCD, okay, and his mama. Be careful, you know, make sure you go to bed at 9, Johnny, and, you know, make sure that, you know, everything is wrapped up. You take care of yourself, okay? And then everything's going to be okay. And I just want you to... Mom, damn, I'll be back. I'll be back. But the thing about it is the way he packed like he going to war. Now, like I said earlier, when he was in the grocery store or in the store, whatever store he was in, and he was asking her, do you want this and you want that? And she understood what do you want this and do you want that means. But as soon as he said, are you happy to see me? You're going to be happy to see me. All of a sudden, she crying. The phone gets disconnected. And now she's texting, talking about, you know, I hate that we have this language barrier. You had the language barrier from day A. When you was laying on the floor singing, whatever you was singing. You had a language barrier then. That's not the kind of music he's listening to. He's listening to Jesus Take the Wheel. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. He's listening to country songs. He look like he a dang yicky country boy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But he's not listening to what you giving out, boo. You knew that it was a damn language barrier, but you knew how to say yes. You see that? That's one thing they learned. They know how to say. They know how to say yes. That was a voodoo song to put a spell on them. Okay? And when they get over there, and that's the thing about it, when you get over there, you don't know what you're walking into. You don't know if it's a setup. You don't know if it's brothers and uncles that's gonna come out and rob you blind. You really don't know what you're getting into. So that's why they want to. I see now when you see in front of she eating eggs and fruit and he eating pork and beans. He don't know what he gonna be eating when he get down there. And that's why they bring him back to the United States, because then they feel like they can get, hi boo. How you know? Welcome. Today is Castile Black's birthday, so say happy birthday. Thank you so much for being here with us. But that's why they bring them back over to the United States, because they want that control. They want to take them out of that environment that's not, you know, the environment for them that they're comfortable in, and they bring them over here, and then they try to change them. And then you see Anfisa, and then you see Pedro, and then you see Muhammad. Because when they come over here, Auntie, do a video on the Usher herpes scandal. I did the Knowledge Beast. I did, boo. I did it a couple of weeks ago. But I haven't done anything like on the updated information, because at this point, I got old. I mean, how much herpes can you spread? Okay, I was glad he didn't have a Confederate flag either. But that ain't to say it wasn't one in the backyard with his mother's head dangling off the side of it. Oh, but I ain't one to gossip, so you didn't hear that from me. But I'm just saying, you know, because we looking at all this stuff, and a lot of people have a lot of opinions. And I respect everybody's opinion as long as it's respectful and it ain't used to tear anybody else down on my channel or myself. But this one right here, we see it already starting off. Even with the lady DARCEY that's going over there to Amsterdam with this guy. This guy is buffed. He looks, I mean, he is absolutely gorgeous. That ain't to say that that doesn't make them compatible. But when you are 40, what is she, 42 years old, and she's 47, he's 24. What the does he see in you other than some dineros? I'm just saying, and it's not like it hasn't been done in America. It's not like this DARCEY has some messed up plastic surgery. Yes, she did. And the thing about it is, you know, when people are in love or they think you in love, okay? When people are in love and they think they in love, they end up casting their family to the side. I didn't like the things that she was saying about her sister, because her twin sister Stacy, all she's trying to do is just tell her, beware. Buyer, beware. Now, she didn't share whether or not she has sent him any money or anything, but it's something that's drawing her to him and him to her. She's looking for a dream. She's looking for a marriage. She wants to be married, and she wants somebody to take care of her daughter. But as a single mom, let me tell you something. I can date you. I can go out and meet you at a bar. I can meet you at a restaurant. I can meet you at a park. But what I'm not going to do is bring you into my daughter's life. I don't want her confused about you. I don't want her confused about me. And I don't want her confused about where this is going. Until and unless it's somebody that I really want to be in my life, and we have established a relationship and a friendship with each other, I'm not going to bring anybody in my life. And I always say, y'all, that children should not, he looked like he would leave her on the highway, okay, and take her car. In her car. This guy right here, he's high maintenance. You can look at him and tell that he's high maintenance. It's going to take a lot of money to keep this man happy. And even that won't do it. She's out of her league with this guy. It is real easy to tell somebody what they want to hear when you talking to them via text, Skype, and all of that kind of stuff, and tweets and texts. It's very easy to tell somebody what they want to hear. It's another thing. This man is going to be the new Anfisa. Yes, he is. You said Anfisa. Okay? But the thing about it is, y'all, tell the truth. Don't we see this coming? We see it coming. It's going to be the new Anvisa, because I love that. It's going to be the new Muhammad. It's going to be the new Danielle. It's going to be the new Lauren and Alex. It's going to be all, it's a repeated cycle. And what they need to do is, before they give out these K1 visas, they need to sit them in a damn room in customs, the new Stevie and Jocelyn, okay? They need to sit them in a room and let them look at some videos of some relationships that didn't work and some that did work, so that they can understand it from a different perspective. I'm sure when they look back at it, that they have some regrets about what the hell they doing. But when you got to walk around the Amazon rainforest with a penis, a condom on your penis 24 hours a day, so that you don't get a parasite to go up into your penis and go up in your body, when 65% of Americans that go over there come back with a diarrhea infection or diarrhea, constant chronic diarrhea, when you're sitting out there in the map for that particular region has malaria on it 100%, and you still taking your dumb ass out there, you mean to tell me it ain't nobody in Kentucky that got cross eyes, that got a half of an arm, that's just destitute, broke down, busted, and disgusted, that he can't date? You got to go all the way out there and take those kind of risks in order to find love? I ain't talking about nobody that's handicapped. I'm just saying, it's got to be some busted, broke down. I mean, hell, he can't hook up with Danielle. Danielle don't have nobody, because Muhammad don't have of an arm. Are you serious, Auntie? I'm just saying, Lord forgive me. I ain't talking about nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean it in no negative, malicious type way. I'm just saying, damn. I'm saying, he looking at the TV. He know about the show. Danielle is single and she's available. Right. Call Darcey. Call somebody. That's the thing about it. You never know how desperate and alone people are, and how they would do anything for love. And that's what I said. Love is the most treasured thing that you can have in your life. When you look out here and you see people do anything for it. Any and everything for it. Okay? But you know what? Okay. Exactly. But what I'm saying is, it's somebody out there for everybody. And yes, Paul. Yes, I'm Sean. And yes, Darcey, you may have been hurt in relationships, and they may not have worked out. But all you got to do is get back up. Dust yourself off and get back up and get back in the game. You don't have to risk your life to go to another country to get somebody. And it ain't like there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, the way that you all are going about it and the way it's being edited, it makes you look desperate. And it's somebody over here in the United States of America. One thing that I liked about Paul's mother, even though she seemed like something was seriously the hell wrong with her, like she rode on a couple of little short buses, she did tell him, if it didn't work here, baby, why is it going to work there? She is at least trying to tell him. Now, I don't know where his father is in all of this. I don't know what kind of male guidance. Yeah, right, Auntie, they can find love in their neighborhood. They acting like 16-year-old teen girls. And they basically dating 16-year-old teen girls. And see, the thing about it is, you know, I'm going to go off this subject real quick. I'm going to tap on this, and I'm going to come back over. See, you know, we have a problem in our country where we're mad with R. Kelly because R. Kelly is messing with girls who are of legal age. But then you have a show that's out here that shows people who messing with girls that are 19 years old and 21 years old. And some of them double and triple their age. But we don't say nothing about that. So when you celebrity, it's not okay for you to do it. But if you're just a regular Joe Blow, it's okay. You got men in Hollywood who are 60 and 70 years old, and they date women in their 20s. See, don't nothing get said about that. But we stand out here and we want to criticize R. Kelly for dating women of legal age. Now, I'm not saying that he wasn't wrong in some of the stuff that he did. I'm not his advocate, and I ain't his judge and his jury. I'm just saying, when you look at a show like this, it makes me think, okay, you dealing with the girl now when she's 19 years old. But you know what? Would it be frowned upon if you was doing that in the United States of America? White, old, disgusted men going to Thailand for centuries to have sex with underage girls. It's just... And that's what I'm saying. I hear about all that stuff. You hear about all the stories. You know what I'm saying? You hear about all that stuff. And now to see it just play out like this, we just got to be more responsible about how we do things and how we present things, because you know what? It's a double standard. And like I said, I'm not advocating for R. Kelly, because I think that some of the stuff that's alleged, that people have, the allegations that people have put out there, if they're true, is absolutely disgusting. And China too, the red light district, was on TLC. And I've also heard of how men go out there and have sex with women in Dubai, and how Dubai will allegedly men from Dubai take a lot of the Instagram thoughts and send money to them for them to come to Dubai and have all kinds of do all kinds of sexual perverted acts with them. So, but again, like I said in the previous video, the pornography business, the sex business is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There is an appetite for it in our country, and there's an appetite for it around the world. Yes, Auntie. Even Phaedra has talked on Real Housewives on the Dubai date books. Yep, them Instagram girls get dookie on them. And that's what I heard. I heard they do all kinds of stuff to these Instagram girls. And you know what? They're looking at it and they're saying, you know what? I got money and I can go out here. You know, he got money. He gonna fly me out here. They fly him out there on the best airlines. They stay in beautiful hotels and all of that kind of stuff, only to be treated like trash. But my whole thing is this: how do you get up the next morning and look at yourself in the face? How do you do that as a young woman? You know how you do that? You don't have somebody in your life that's correcting you and telling you that you're worth more than that, and that your value is higher than that, and that you don't have to live like that, that you can go out here. I remember when Phaedra said they put gerbils up their butts. It's just disgusting. I just don't understand where their families are, where their parents are. And these girls that's living out here in Haiti and living out here in the Amazon that they going out here to see, you know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for them, because you know what? At the end of the day, they are probably, most of them are being pimped by their families. And they're going to be in the same predicament as Pedro, even though his is not as dire as theirs, but they're going to be in the same position with their families. The expectation is going to be that when you go over to the United States, you go over there and you send money back. And you know what? And a lot of people have spoken to Auntie and said Auntie is part of our culture. That's what we do. We send money back to our families and we take care of our families. But at what cost? At the cost of what? And the thing about it is, people are out here in these streets killing people for less than that. And you're going to take a risk and put yourself out there in harm's way for a dollar bill, for a Benjamin? Because some people not going to play. This guy, Sean, he's been divorced 2 times. He think that this black girl, and I like how he said, I like dark-skinned women. Okay, you mean black women? Just say what it is. Just say what it is. You like black women. Ain't nothing wrong with this world. Oh yeah, Castile, we all know Phaedra, old dirty freak. Let me tell you something. We are about to have a wonderful time with this one. We will come out here on Thursday for our live chat nightcap. Yup, y'all, I'm going to be back. I'm going to try to come out here at 9 o'clock sharp so that we can talk about this with the whole crew. But this is just my attempt to do part 2 because YouTube, again, like I said, has been having problems. And so they cut my video off. And I was like, you will not. I will be doing a part 2 on this. So I hope that you all enjoyed the review, and I hope that you enjoyed the show. Don't forget that the part 1 of it for season, what is it, season 4, season 6, or whatever it is, that one will continue to come on, but it will, instead of it being 2 hours, it'll be 1 hour. We will be watching a new couple to come out. It's a black guy and it looks like a Latino girl. They will be coming out. They will be showing them next week. And so Sean is a good looking man, but he acts super old. He could be doing it and dipping it. But you know what the thing about that I realized about him when he was saying that he does home improvements and side jobs on the side, I was like, what happened to him? Is he not working like a regular job because he ducking child support payments or arrears and child? I don't know. I'm just hoping that his story unfolds. And he got 4 kids and he got a daughter and he's sitting out there dating somebody that's a year younger than his daughter. He ought to be shot. Allegedly. Supposedly. Maybe. Like somebody said he should be. But he ought to be ashamed of himself for dating somebody that's a year older. He old enough to be that daggone girl's grandfather. And then you got the nerve to be talking about some other man that's out there that he's a typical white sugar daddy. Bye. Anyway, y'all, Auntie is going to go here. So is he adopting a black girl? Bob, I can't with you. Bob, I cannot with you. Bye. Castile, he even called her baby girl. But wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, before I go, because see, y'all know I'm trying to go. But look, before I go, did you see the shack that he was sitting outside of when he called her on the phone? That joint looked like a shed. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Paint chipped all off on it. The stairs don't look like they sturdy, like they real rickety. It looked like something way back in slave days. I was like, what is he sitting out of, a log cabin? Did you see it? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But for her, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. She's in a hut. So that's why you want something like that, because you know the typical American woman, she ain't gonna want you. I was like, what in the Home Depot? Y'all, this is so unprofessional. Okay, y'all. Auntie getting off of here. Y'all got my back hurt and stuff because I'm trying to hold it and be as professional as I can. Again, y'all, get ready because we're gonna eat these episodes up. Love y'all to pieces. Castile, enjoy your birthday tomorrow. Do all the stuff that you want to do just for you. Spend time making yourself happy. And spend time being at peace. Take an opportunity, Castile, to reflect on everything that God has done. Good night, Bob. No, I cannot handle both of y'all. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I am going to be doing a meet and greet. And I cannot wait. If y'all 2 bitches are not on the airplane coming here to Washington, D.C., I am going to go and hunt y'all down and beat both y'all asses. Love y'all to pieces. Bye-bye.